The cutesy anime psychological horror has seen a new light with the announcement of Doki Doki Literature Plus. 3 Demon Slayer trademarks refused. And get ready for a rondo as a Castlevania spin-off series has been announced. That and more in the State of Anime. Hello to everyone who's watching, my name is On The Mark, and this is the State of Anime. Ever wonder what's like to visit another world? Well, luckily for you, Isekai Museum releases a free online exhibit. On the June 5th, the Isekai Museum released its first exhibition being the Overlord anime. Every Saturday following the Overlord exhibit will feature another Isekai series up until July 3 this upcoming summer. The other anime franchises would include Konosuba, ReZero, the Saga of Tanya the Evil. What's more is that every exhibition is going to be accessible online, with a physical exhibit from July 17 to September 26 at the Kadokawa Culture Museum. You can access the Isekai Museum exhibition through the website without early registration. For that, I will be putting the link to the website in the description box down below. My thoughts on this is that having an Isekai Museum is going to be an interesting prospect. I think that it would be very exciting to see a lot of these franchises like ReZero and Konosuba having their own corner and maybe having a life-size Megumin or anything like that. It would be a fun thing to see, especially seeing more content, more art for our favorite franchises. And from that, a hot topic from today is that Shueisha sees 3 Demon Slayer trademarks refuse for not having a distinctive enough trademark. In an article by Crunchyroll.com, while the initial rush of Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, popularity may be dying out a little, now the Mugen Train film is now finishing up in the theaters, stores all over Japan is still bringing the dough with Demon Slayer gear. And now with the new ruling from the Japan Patent Office, it might be a little easier for stores to get away by making their own merchandise inspired by the Behemoth franchise, all without having to pay Shueisha a cent, or in this case, a yen. Although that there are 3 accepted designs based on Tomioka, Shinobu, and Rengoku, I feel like these designs are distinctive enough that if you see these, you would instantly think that yes, this is from the Demon Slayer franchise. Although in the flip side, the simpler designs of Tanjiro, Nezuko, and Zenitsu, the office chose to refuse the designs because of their simplistic geometric designs that could be dated back in the Edo era. My take on this is that it's reasonable enough not to trademark these simplistic designs, while the more unique designs can be trademarked. I think that Tanjiro's pattern is just literally a bunch of squares, and similar to Zenitsu, which is just a bunch of triangles. But what do you think? Do you think these patterns should be trademarked? Leave a comment down below. If you love anime and you love fantasy, you will love this news as Lord of the Rings will get its own animated series. The Lord of the Rings War of Rohirrim would focus on the Helm Hammerhand, the previous king of Rohan. And if you are skeptical about this film, don't worry, as Kenji Kamiyama, a famous director that is responsible for Ghost in the Shell and Eden of the East, would be directing this film. So if you're a fan of the Lord of the Rings franchise or a fan of anime, then you should definitely look out for the Lord of the Rings, The War of Rohirrim. And here's our next story. In an article by Gizmodo.com, the final Netflix Geek Week began with some very welcoming news, as the team behind Castlevania Anime is officially, thankfully, and wisely returning to the world of the video game for another series, this time starring the fan-favorite character Richter Belmont and Maria Renard. And a bit of funny slip-up is that Netflix announced that Richter Belmont is the son of Sypha and Trevor, while correcting themselves, they added in great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandson of Sypha and Trevor, set in the 1792 France during the French Revolution. For those who are not familiar with their vampire slaying lore, Richter is very far off in the family tree from Trevor, just shy of around 4 relevant Belmonts, namely Christopher Belmont, Soleil Belmont, the very famous Simon Belmont, and just Belmont. Either ways, if you're a fan of the animated series, or maybe you played some of the games, I'm pretty sure that seeing a new Castlevania spin-off series is better than having none. And for our last bit of news, Don Salvato from Doki Doki Literature fame announced in TeamSalvato.com that Doki Doki Literature Club Plus is now announced with 6 new side stories, 13 additional music tracks, and 100 plus unlockable pictures. Don Salvato has also expressed some concerns for existing DDLC fans. He stated that he made sure that there's more than enough new content for DDLC Plus to make it feel really new and really exciting, and that he kept in mind how much the original DDLC experience meant a lot for a lot of people. I'm personally really excited for this news as I am a longtime fan of Doki Doki Literature Club. From the original game to a lot of mods, you can see that the fan base is still going for this almost 4-year-old game. Are you a fan of Doki Doki Literature Club? Tell me in the description below which route you took. And that's about it for the state of anime. And you know the drill, if you liked the video, drop a like. And if you want more anime, otaku, and gaming news, keep subscribed. And if you want to hear it first, ring that bell button, baby. And again, I've been On The Mark, and thanks for watching.